Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to, I guess this is episode 9 of School Night Nerd Show. I feel like I've done a lot more um, than that, but anyway, in this episode we are reading chapter 1156 of One Piece, and I did notice that there's another break again next week, but I'll kind of figure out if I'm going to stream or not. I know I said I was going to stream only on One Piece episode or One Piece chapter days, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put something together. Um, yeah. Hi, nice to see you again. Thank you for joining the stream. Let's see. I pushed the stream back a little bit because I did just go and watch the brand new Fantastic Four movie, and it was so okay. It was like so like I don't know if anybody I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure how many One Piece fans and Marvel fans overlap, but I was raised as a Marvel fan. I have been watching since Tony Stark built something in a cave with a box of scraps. My father took me to see every single movie, and I have not stopped watching those movies. And so we went to go see that movie with my friends today, and I'm not going to spoil anything. If you are a Fantastic Four or if you are a Marvel fan, I'm sure you're kind of aware of like the state that Marvel's in right now. I'm sorry, I know I'll get to the chapter, but this is just what's on my mind. But Marvel has kind of like I don't think they've ever recovered from like the success that was Endgame and Infinity War, and Thunderbolts was good. Fantastic Four felt like they wrote it or they made it knowing that they were going to make money off of it anyway. Like if you're exempt from your finals and you have to write a paper, but you know like you have to get like in order to not get an A in the class, you need to get like a 20 on your paper or something like that. Like you have to do like the absolute bare minimum in order to be successful. And I feel like they kind of made this movie thinking or knowing that they would be successful anyway. And it's like I liked it. Like I like pizza. It's like you can't go wrong. Like it's very hard to make pizza incorrectly. Um, I don't that this metaphor worked better in my head when I was thinking about it. But like I don't know. Like you hand me a slice of pizza, I'm gonna like it because it's pizza. You give me a Marvel movie, I'm gonna like it because it's a Marvel movie, unless it's Eternals or something like that. But this one was like thoroughly okay. It was fine. Um, it's so it's bad. If you consider how much money they have to create movies like this, could be seen as they could have done better. The style is cute, but it's like style without substance. Um, it's it's not high and it's not okay. Thunderbolts was good. In my opinion, Fantastic Four was not good. Was it bad? No, because Marvel has done bad before, and that was the Eternals, and that was Multiverse of Madness. That was bad. But this one was just not as good as I would have liked it to be. And I feel like I saw the new Superman also. I am not a DC person. I am a James Gunn fan though. And so I love that movie. And I'm thinking like if James Gunn is going to go redo like the DC universe and stuff like that, that's something that I'm interested in, and that like if he is going to continue making the movies in the same way that he did Superman, then Marvel might have a bit of competition. But it's not like people have to choose either or. But I'm just saying, content creators and different people, can only content creators do a great job of like spreading the word and building hype about different movies and things, and um, they're the ones who create movements around different elements of pop culture and different stuff like that. And so I feel like people would want to talk about DC more, or they're going to talk about the things that they're excited about. And if people are getting excited about DC and not Marvel, then that's just how it might end up. But yeah. Uh, $200 million budget for a movie, what a waste. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. The stretching was interesting. I mean, good. It, yeah, the stretching was good though. It made me think of Luffy and his live action stretching and different things like that. So they pulled it off with Mr. Fantastic. I think with Luffy it could be fine also. But yeah. Also, kind of the main thing that was wrong with Fantastic Four was the writing. Is what, or like kind of like the whole entire story structure, in my opinion. And that's because, like, I don't know, maybe I was extra critical of it because I just watched the Kuma's Life episode with my sister earlier today. Um, she is now, we're basically caught up. She's 2 episodes behind the live action, or no, 2 episodes behind um, the currently airing episodes, and she is a little bit sad about it, but we're gonna get her on the channel at some point to talk about it. But yeah, I cried. Um, I I cried. I cried so like like they just came out. Like I don't know. I didn't plan to or anything. I knew what it was gonna be, but it had been a minute since I read the manga. Um, and yeah, it got me again. Got me again. Um, guess I'm glad I didn't watch it. I haven't watched Marvel in such a long time. Yeah, I kind of told my parents like we pay for a lot of streaming services. Like they could honestly wait until it comes out on streaming um, to watch it, and they would be just fine. Um, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Kuma's life and what was it? What was the quote? To cause trouble, or like your death will be a burden on everybody who's ever loved you, or something like that, man. And in 24 minutes, man, and they had an hour and 55 minutes to do that to me, and they did not. But I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Marvel. This is a predominantly One Piece channel, and so we're going to get into the next chapter. This is my keyboard. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to take my reading device and put it here. I saw a trailer for a Spider-Man movie, so am excited for when that release. Not gonna lie, I feel like Spider-Man is carrying the whole Marvel universe. I've always been a Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. Like every version of him, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland. Um, what is it? The animated version. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's super cool. I have not seen the latest trailer for anything though, so I will probably check that out after this. Okay, so the last chapter, 1155, we left off. It was kind of a flashback, getting more into Loki's life. It was called The Rocks Pirates. Okay, I Can't Even Die was before that. Okay, so this one was actually about rocks. Wait, hold on. Yes, it was about rocks. Rocks and his history with Elbaf. Dang it. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. I glanced at it and then I thought I remembered what it was about. But, hold on. Okay, so I'm reading up on what this last chapter was about. Okay, Rox comes, he goes to meet with Harold. He's talking about... Is he talking about going to God Valley? He was talking about full of lead. There's no authority. Will last forever. Four years later, after Harold ignored repeated invitation, Rox finally carried out his plan, joined the formidable lineup The formidable lineup that joined him caused the world to quake with terror. Ha ha ha, quake with terror, because you got Whitebeard on there. But let me see, what exactly was he talking about? You should join me, Harl. The world government's not going to hear you out anyway. It's supposed to be a deserted island without food where the damned simply wait to die, but in recent years they survived, built up a settlement there. Turns out a gold lode under the island. Island's crawling with vicious brigands, so we made a deal with the government. Okay, they're gonna go raid Pirate Island. Okay, alright. I am tracking now. Okay, so this next chapter. Haven't heard anything about it. I don't know any spoilers. Aw, super cute cover. Nami's outfit is cute. For anyone new here, we're reading chapter 1156. I am just going to read it on my iPad in front of me here. You can follow along. I'll be kind of saying everything out loud, but I am not going to show the pages because I don't want any copyright type of stuff, and I don't feel like dealing with any of that. So, you have a cover page. Luffy's having fun. Little mini straw hats in his bag that he's running. Or you have a little mini Frankie, Chopper, Jinbei, Usopp. Where's Robin? Oh, Robin's on his shoulder. And then there's Brook. And then you have Nami next to him. Zoro down here. Sanji. Roger, Rayleigh, and... Aw. So it's kind of like a mirror of them. Roger, Rayleigh, and Gaban. Okay. This chapter is called Idols. I'll be your idol. Has anyone seen K-pop Demon Hunters? I feel like I've mentioned that a couple times already. Okay. Back in this time, a group of idols roamed the seas. Okay. We're under attack by pirates. Why aren't you men fighting back? You're useless. They stole everything we have. And the menfolk were no help at all. They're too tough. You didn't even try to fight. How are we going to make a living now? Even the Navy had trouble dealing with him. They were known as the Kuja Pirates. Yes, the story for K-pop Demon Hunters is good, unlike some other things. The story for K-pop Demon Hunters could actually be longer, and there were a lot of, like, untied loose ends, but, like, I didn't mind it. Yeah, and the music's good. If you like K-pop, you'll like that, but if you don't like K-pop, you probably still will like it. It's, like, a pretty good movie. The characters are cute. The animation, same animation studio as Into the Spider-Verse, so it's, like, really unique and super cool. So, yeah. I recommend that movie. I watched it with my friends. I've seen it a couple times now, and I don't rewatch things. How would you compare it to Squid Game Season 3? I actually have not gotten past the very first episode of Squid Games. Yeah. So I would not know. But yeah. I've heard it's good. It's all over the place. I'll get to it eventually. But, yeah, I just haven't gotten to it. Okay. So the Kuja Pirates, a band of warriors from the exotic country of women. These pirates were strong and beautiful and shunned the presence of men. I am so sick and tired of looking like this all the time. If only I could strip away this beauty of mine. Empress of Amazon Lily, captain of the Kuja Pirates Gloriosa, future Grandma Nyon. Okay, Grandma. Eek. Lady Gloriosa, you're a goddess. She's so adorably devious. I love her. I feel my brain being bathed in light. Ooh, asking for permission to have a heart attack. So um, I wonder if she's like actually really happy in her old age, that she has like shrunken, um, or I wonder if she made some type of deal or something like that. I don't know. Lady Gloriosa, look at all your fan letters. Tritoma, what is that enormous pile back there? Those are all for Lady Shocky. There's 100 times more over there. Amazon Lily Empress 2 generations later. It's preposterous. I'm the captain of this crew. Eek, she's like an icy jewel of fury. Yes, the true stars of the times, who outshone even Gloriosa's beauty, was her first mate, Shaku Yaku. Enemy ship approaching, Captain. Is this thing on? Roger speaking. This is Roger. It's the Roger Pirates. Don't bother resisting, Kuja Pirates. Today, once and for all, you're finally going to hand over your first mate, Shakuyaku. Is that Roger? He looks... Okay. Why haven't you learned your lesson already, Roger? You already have my affections to return. Seize her. Who are you expecting to seize? Someone once said that her every move and gesture embodied pure seduction. Flowers, please take my flowers. No, not his, except my gift of flowers, Shaki. In her presence, flowers wilted and crumbled. Birds forgot how to sing, and people erupted into fighting. Okay, it's been a while, Roger. What did you do to Gaban? Damn it, I love you, Shakuyaku. Hee hee hee. I love you too, Roger. In the face of such beauty, the mighty made fools of themselves. Okay, so she was it. Like she was super bad that whole entire time. Okay, and then she ended up with Rayleigh, kind of. I will belong to no one. They all kind of have like the same like Nami face going on. I'm not gonna lie. Pull all the treasure out of your hold. My soul is being taken to heaven. I feel for you, Ray. Yeah, it's a bunch of idiots over there. Don't you understand the honor of being loved by me, Roger? Move it, Gloriosa. I can't see Shaki. So Rayleigh is kind of like immune a little bit, maybe? Or I guess he's not as affected. Lady Gloriosa, it's the Navy. Hurry, pack up the goods. Don't leave a single crumb of bread. Yes, ma'am. Hey, at least leave us some food. It's Roger and the Kuja. Make sure to snap some pics. We can sell those. We gotta get moving. Prepare to sail. Take a look, Roger. That's Garp's ship. Disregard that order. Listen up, boys. Flatten them all. Okay, so this is all just like coming together. Okay, so we have Garp approaching. We have Roger. Seeing their names together like that with the D in the middle is like very interesting. I wonder how all this ties into the current story that's going on. Meteor Fist, Rampaging Spirit, it just had to be Garp's ship. Roger, Garp, and Rox, men whose tales were spread as legends in the great age of pirates, first clashed here in their hot-blooded youth. The Kuja, meanwhile, were tremendously popular and an indispensable part of the story of this era. These untouchable idols were the desire of all the salty dogs of the sea, and their bounty posters were traded for considerable sums. Hidden cameras and pursuers were an everyday problem for them. Later, when Shakiyaku took the mantle of empress, her popularity reached heights never seen before. Ida's bar, Elbaf. The boat capsized and Loki was drowning. To be honest, we weren't even sure if we should save him or not. That's how bad his behavior has been while you were gone. I appreciate that. Thank you for saving him. Hang in there, Loki. What do you mean you weren't sure? Save the boy. What if Loki had died out there? Listen, Ida, it was Loki's decision to go out to sea. So what? If you abandon Loki, I'll drown you 100 times. I didn't ask for help. Oh, so Loki's still a little bit depressed. There you see, that's the attitude he takes. Ooh, he makes me so furious. He's lost his mom and his dad is too busy to stay home. Loki's just lonely, that's all. Shut up, you hag. Ha ha ha, wanna live with us? No way. You just want to pretend to be my mom and live in the castle, Ida. You just want all the money. Shut up, Loki. Apologize to her, Loki. You've crossed the line. You have no idea what Ida's been through. You kids are too sweet. You're being too soft on him, Ida. I hate the way Loki talks to you, Ida. It's not fair. Are you crying for me, Mato? This world's too good for me. I'm sick of this country already. Everyone's so weak and wimpy and trashy. I want to be free like Rox. From that point on, every time Rox came to invite Harold to join him, Loki begged and pleaded to join his pirate ship, but never got his way. Like Luffy and Shanks, a little bit. I'm finally leaving. Aren't you relieved? To tell the truth, I hate all of you too. Several months after the takeover of Pirate Island by the Rocks Pirates, so they did it. Hey, who are you? I want to join the Rocks Pirates. Gahaha, sure, everybody wants to do that, but you'll never even meet him. The Rocks Pirates are the all-stars of evil on the sea. See that fish-shaped rock up there? Apparently that's where they hang out. Fish-shaped. You want to meet him? Go. Okay. You want to meet him? Go on. But farther inland you go, the crazier the folks get. Good luck trying to get there. I'll give you a little push. Okay, who is that? Who is that? It's him, Kyo the Hitman. What is Shiki's rival doing here? The powerful figures drawn to rocks brought in other mighty types in their wake. Stay back or he'll kill you. Mobster Kyo, future Silver Axe. Okay. I'm assuming this is from the One Piece movie that Shiki the Golden Lion is in, and I forgot what movie that is because I haven't seen that movie. I think I might have actually. I think it's gold because that would make sense. But, yeah, I need to watch the movies. I can do that after my sister and I catch up. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the eyes get blown out. It's like, there, how about that view? Take in the sights. I think opening these holes was the right idea, don't you agree? To sum it all, there's 2 devil fruits out there I want. Okay. Because they said it was a fish-shaped island, or fish-shaped mountain, and I was like, it looks more like a skull, but that's because it didn't have eyes in it, I suppose. To sum it all, there's 2 devil fruits out there I want. One of them is most likely found on Elbaf, and its power will only be truly unlocked if Harold eats it. After that, you want to find Galilea, right? I only know of them as a legend. I've got my information network on the hunt, but there's no hint of a band of frozen giants anywhere. If they exist, they're corpses. Okay, so Galilea is that band of frozen giants. And Strusen is still there. Ooh. Except we already knew that. A good point, they ain't coming back to life. Shut up, we're talking about dreams here. Plus, even if they were to somehow be brought back, they have no reason to listen to you. And that's why I need the power of Harald, King of Elbaf. Can't you just suppress them with sheer strength? Same thing for Harald, just crush them and make them obey you. Of course, Kaido ideology. Don't ever say that to me again. Hey, knock it off, Rocks. You too, Kaido, calm down. We just got this island. You want to smash it to pieces? This crew is bound to fall apart sooner or later. Yeah, so why don't we earn a little bit more before it happens? Take it easy, new kid. Harald's my pal. You say that nonsense again, and I'll get rid of you first, Kaido. Okay. Okay, listen up, folks. Elbaf is the key to taking down the Holy Land. If you don't trust me on that, get lost. It's up to you whether or not you want to follow me on the fateful day of our mission. But if you've got the stones for it, then stick around with me for a bit. I'll show you the peak of the world. Okay. Oh, dang. Big Mom is big. The singer compared to Rocks. Okay, so we got a little bit more about... You heard a lot more about the Kuja pirates than we did about Rocks and everything. But I'm assuming that's necessary information. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just thinking, how long is this series supposed to be? I mean, it's already fairly long. But this backstory could be quite lengthy. Depending on if that's where Oda wants to go. And then after we flash back forward from the backstory, we're still just now getting into Elbaf. And then even after Elbaf, there's still a lot more. Okay, dang. Okay, alright. Let me look at the comments. Let's see, I had my glasses off, but so I can read from a distance. Okay. I actually just watched Good Game Season 2 and 3 a couple of weeks ago. And let me tell you, it's honestly better than Season 1. It's so good. Okay, interesting. I might have to make time to check it out, I suppose. I don't know. Chitoma, I am very curious about her. There's a big theory around her being Luffy's mom. To be honest, there is a severe lack of mothers in One Piece in general. There are a lot more fathers. But as far as moms go, well, that might be... Okay, so I'm not just going to sit here and count all the moms. Dang it, I am. Okay, you have... We know who Ace's mom was. We know who Usopp's mom was. We know who Sanji's mom was. We know who Nami's mom was. Sorry, my eye itches. I have makeup a little bit in there. And once if you keep rubbing it, it just gets worse. So that's what's going on here. Never mind. I guess moms have way less screen time in One Piece than the fathers do. I'm honestly okay if Luffy's mom never is revealed. Okay. Okay. We only heard about her on Amazon Lily and SBS. She was the previous empress before Boa or Gloriosa. or something like that, and she died of love sickness. Maybe she died from Living Dragon. Ah, possibly. Alien Shocky is a parent of Mihawk from what I remember. I don't ever remember that being a thing ever. I I doubt that. Dang it. Okay. Oda draws old women based on how much they achieved or if they achieve their dream. In case Gloriosa failed her dream of making Roger fall in love with her, which made her age badly. Sad. Silver Axe is giving me filmsy where vibes. He's only been mentioned once or something. It announced him like he was important. But I know he's not Axe Hand Morgan or whatever. But that's the only Axe I know of. But I guess I'll need to go watch the movies. It's very crazy because Loki has that devil fruit Rox wanted. And from the way Rox talks about it, it sounds like it's going to be a super OP devil fruit. Yes. It is a mystery devil fruit currently. And nobody knows what it is. I wonder what it does. Okay. Whitebeard most likely joined Rox to get money for his family since there's no such thing as free money. Yeah, I mean, what's his face? Phoenix, Marco said that Whitebeard, even with all the money that he made, he just gave it back to his family, so that does make sense. Imagine if Oda shows God Valley in the low-key backstory. I wouldn't be surprised. I was just watching the most recent episodes, and it still like skipped over God Valley, and definitely it's been addressed many times, and I know Oda's gonna get to it at some point. But this feels like we're circling close by it, so I would not be surprised if it got addressed. Is Rox really evil? He keeps calling himself evil, but his actions don't align with that. I don't know. I mean, you'd have the whole Vegapunk, like what is Vega... I just combined Vegapunk arc. I said Vegapark. Okay, anyway. You have the whole Vegapunk arc where he's talking about, like, I'm just relaying the facts. This is just what happened as a result of this. Nobody's good. Nobody's evil. Whose side of history is what? I don't know. And then you have Dofi's speech with the winner. Justice prevails because justice won. That's not how it goes, but it's you get it. And so Rox calling himself evil just means that he's against the government at this point, is what I'm thinking, because he's trying to take down the Holy Land, and so he's going against the natural, not the natural order of things, but the order of things as they are. He's trying to change the world. He's trying to change the world as he knows it, or as it is. And so I guess since he's going against what is popular, what is good, the pseudo peace that they all exist in now, he does consider himself to be evil. But yeah, I mean, they're pirates, so it's like their actions aren't necessarily evil. Maybe it's also a little bit of the other people. Like, you got Kaido on there who's talking about let's crush everybody, and Rox is like, I'm not having that, not for my friend. You have Big Mom over there. She's not evil. She was just raised incorrectly and manipulated. But then it's kind of like, you could say the same thing about Doflamingo, but Doflamingo was not... This sounds like a video. It sounds like I'm gonna have to make a video about this. About, oh gosh, these are such good villains though. Like it's, it's a great villain when you can kind of question and like see where they're coming from. Okay. Yes. Long story short, yes. Rox's actions don't align with him being evil per se. Maybe he's not like overly nice, but he's not evil like Emu. Even then, I don't know. If Emu ever gets a backstory, I don't know. Okay. Oh, by the way, Silver Axe is the dude in silver armor and Thriller Bark. He looks very different from the alive version. All these, like, all these people coming out of, like, everywhere. Like, oh yeah, this person was, like, remember that dog? Well, this was that dog's owner from, like, 5 billion years ago. Ta-da. Okay. I guess by their societal... he only wants to fight celestial dragons, the world government, marines, and other pirates. No innocent people, I guess by their societal standards. I guess Rox just hates royalty. Rox wants to be royalty. Rox wants to be the king of the world. And right now, the people who are in power right now are in his way. And so that's why he's trying to get them. And so what he's going to do that with that power once he achieves it, I don't know. But the only reason why he's evil is because he's going against the way things are currently. And he's trying to change things up. I just realized Axe Guy has axes on his pants. That's commitment to the bit. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like a... I don't want to say nothing happened in this chapter, but it's just like it's kind of like establishing context in this chapter. And then the next chapter is not for another 2 weeks. Dang it. Gosh dang it. I might stream next week. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, let's see. I have some things in the works currently. I have a challenge on my TikTok account. If you didn't know if I had a TikTok, I do. It's at Meanie Mosey on TikTok. Go follow me. I'm trying to post every single day for the month of August, and I have posted 3 days in a row so far. I did like a establishment video. Yeah, the chapter was pretty short. It was, and not much happened, but I mean, it's fine. It's all gonna come back in the future. But yeah, I'm doing a 30-day TikTok, 30 days past September, April, June, and November after 31-day TikTok challenge. I'm posting every single day in August. Sometimes I'll do fit videos like I did yesterday. Sometimes I'll do analysis videos, kind of shorter like that. Sometimes I'll do unboxings. I just got a Labubu and I unboxed it. It's in the corner there. I'm gonna crochet a Zoro outfit for it. So sometimes I'll crochet things. I don't know. But yeah. So if you're interested in that, do that. Sometimes I'll cross post on here. We'll see. I am putting together a compilation video for all of my previous One Piece videos. So, it's kind of interesting because I basically started my channel, or my channel really got off the ground when I started talking about One Piece, and I have covered, like, the first video I posted was me doing a large overview of everything from Romance Dawn to Skypiea, which is a lot. No, yeah. Even past Romance Dawn. Yeah, Romance Dawn to Skypiea. And so that was a huge chunk, and I should honestly go back and cover those arcs in detail. But I have that first video, and then I have all the way through to Whole Cake Island, and I don't really like the Whole Cake Island video that I posted. I don't know, just like over time, like this is following my channel's journey over like the span of a few years or so, and like in between that time, I was like in school, I graduated, I got a job, and different other life things that I was dealing with. I was also learning how to be a YouTuber and how to create content and all of that, and so me making this compilation video is kind of like an overview of my One Piece journey and also kind of like an overview of my YouTube channel journey. Of course, you can go and watch all the videos right now, but I'm putting them all together in one place. Now you just have to find it. But I'm putting them all together in one place, and the video's looking like it's going to be like 8 hours and 30 minutes long. And I still want to record a little intro for it too. And there are a lot of things that I've said in those videos, in my review videos, that going back and watching now after having caught up is like very interesting to hear me say. So I'll be doing little reactions to those also. I think in the very beginning, maybe in the first two, so I could have been talking about like Long Ring Long Land or like Romance Dawn to Skypiea, and I said something like, Luffy's very immature. I wonder what could happen to him to make him kind of stop being so childish. And I was like, oh wow. But yeah, so I'm putting that together. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I need to edit it. I need to record an intro. I need to export it. Exporting it is going to be insane. I've never exported a video that long before, but we're gonna see how my computer takes it, and hopefully it doesn't revolt. If worst case scenario, I'll split it up into like 2 chunks or something like that. But yeah, I'm thinking I need to go back and maybe record. It would be fun to record like an overview of like Romance Dawn individually, Alabasta individually, and then Skypiea also, because I never actually covered those. I do have a whole bunch of notes on Whole Cake Island that I never got to, just because I thought I was going to split it up, talk about it character by character. I started with Sanji. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long that other Whole Cake Island video is going to be on my channel, especially if I make a new one or so. I might delete it, I might hide it or something like that, or it'll be in the compilation video only. But I'm strongly thinking about re-recording Whole Cake Island. Wano, I'm gonna cover that also, because like I watched that with my sister over like a long period of time. And then after that, I had mainly been doing chapter by chapter manga reviews, and those are already on here, though those are fine. But yeah, I'm gonna end up putting those all together and then maybe adding a bit on top of it too. So that'll be fun, kind of working out the scripts for those and planning out when I'm gonna record all those. Yeah, what more is, I got a new bookshelf. It's being delivered this week, and so my setup is going to change a little bit. This is not going to be here anymore, but I'll have a different type of manga display, and I'm probably going to make a video on how I build my bookshelf and everything like that. I've already built 2 of them. It's coming in 4 parts. But yeah, and I do have a previous video on my channel where I built this one, but that was probably a couple years ago, and it's like, it's very, okay, now it's not being unstable, but I don't know, it's not the sturdiest thing, and like the back is like, it'll pop off if you like push too hard or something like that. I know you can't see it, but nah, it's time for a change. Rest in peace, bookshelf. You will be missed. Oh, my bookshelf is being gifted to my friend. She's going to a new home, so it should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. My room's like, it's not small, but it's like, I have a lot of stuff, so I'm fixing that. But yeah, okay. That's basically all that I have today. Um, hmm. Yeah, man, it's like a short chapter, and then the next one's coming in 2 weeks. But I mean, it is what it is. As long as Oda's healthy, it's fine. Um, and yeah, long story short, too long didn't watch. Fantastic Four is okay. Stuff happened in the series. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'll probably watch Squid Games at some point. Oh wait, hold on. No, I can talk about. I'm still watching currently airing anime and different things. To Be Hero X, I swear every single week those episodes are 5 minutes long because I'll look up and it'll be like way over the halfway point and it starts playing the outro, and I love that series so much. I'm like already rewatching it in the middle of its ongoing progress. It's a great series. It's like the where it is now in the series right now is entirely different from where it started, and everything has just like built on top of each other. And from the first episode, you don't know that it's going to end up where it ends up. But it's fantastic. So that one's good. I started watching, what is it? The trash one? Uh, nope. Oops. That was Nichijou. Briefly started watching that one. I know the mangas for the manga for those are cute. Sorry. Um, what is it? What is it called? What is it called? Gachi Yakuta. Gachi Yakuta. I started watching that one. It's fine. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's like it's good. It's the good show that's coming on right now. So I'm watching that. Witch Watch is great. It reminds me a bit about Psyche K, kind of being like a gag anime a little bit. Um, it's a little funny. It's cute. And there's a twist that I did not see coming. That's always nice to have. Um, I'm learning Japanese, like actually. Nihongo ga sukoshi wakarimasu. For anyone else who understands. But yeah, I've been on a Duolingo streak, and I actually have another program that I've been using to learn. It's called Japanese in 12. It's pretty good. It's run by this Australian lady, and she's actually very thorough by talking about like the language and the culture at the same time. And yeah, and that's what's going on with me. Um, but yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing, fantastic, awesome week. If you're on TikTok, catch me on TikTok. I'll be posting every day. I'll keep you updated on the live stream for next week. And yeah, just keep watching my channel for some big things. My upload schedule has been sporadic. Sorry, hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I post. That I'm trying to post a little bit more. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have an awesome week, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.